station. 98.1 FM and AM 1220.
410 here on KHTS. It has been almost 3 years to the date since Henry Mayo Newhall broke ground on a new patient tower. It's part of Henry Mayo's master renovation plan. The new patient tower was a massive undertaking. Initial estimates had the tower alone projected to cost, get this, $151 million. Exciting news must be on the horizon because here in the studio, joining me live is Mike Crawford, the PR guru of Henry Mayo Newhall. Mike, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me.
You've never done one of these interviews.
Not with Henry Mayo.
But you seem calm, cool, and collected.
Well, we try.
Yes, very professional. You have your suit and tie on. Do you normally dress in a suit and tie? Or is this special occasion?
No, this is the uniform.
Really? How many suits do you have?
Ooh, that's a good question for my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you're married. You seem like a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, thanks for coming in. Before we get to the exciting and excitement around the new news, let's get a little bit of a background on the tower.
Yeah.
What exactly will this new patient tower feature?
Yeah, so we have some really, really exciting things that we can offer to the community. If you don't mind, I'm going to read some of this off so I can get it,
Go for it.
Correct. But this new patient tower that we're offering is going to increase our bed size from about 238 beds to 357 beds. So we're going to be adding over 100 beds to this new community, this new tower that we're going to be offering. In there, we are going to be housing the new Center for Women and Newborn, which is going to house basically anyone who is delivering or expecting a child, and then the antepartum and postpartum side of things as well. That's going to be featured in that section as well. So that'll be on the second floor. And then you'll have floors 3, 4, and 5 rather. They're going to just house more beds for the community, house more beds for the hospital. So that's going to be a huge impact, and it's a huge investment to that as well.
Is this new room for existing services, or are you guys adding services on?
For existing services, but I do know that adding services is wanting to be added on in the future as well.
Now, one of the features that I read up on henrymayo.com that is the most exciting for me, the helipad.
Yes.
You guys now have a helipad.
Yeah.
How many stories is the building, this tower?
So this is going to be a 6-story building.
That's got to be the biggest building in Santa Clarita then.
I think that's within the ordinance of the city right now.
Crazy.
So you'll have the basement, of course, so that's going to be factored into it. And the basement does have the new cafeteria. And then you'll have first floor, which is going to be the main landing one, second floor, which is the Center for Women and Newborns, and then 3, 4, and 5. And then at the very top is going to be the helipad. And we actually do have a helipad on top of the parking structure.
Already.
But this helipad is actually going to have a direct access to the emergency department connected to that building. So it's going to be a huge, huge asset to the facility.
So it's going to be a huge asset, not only to the facility, to the entire community.
That's correct.
Most importantly, did we come under the $151 million projection?
I am the wrong one to ask. Let's just go with yes.
Okay, awesome. So to follow up, Henry Mayo broke ground on this project almost 3 years ago.
Correct.
How far along is it? Is it close to being done?
I think we're just, at this point, we're subject to state licensing at this point to be able to open our doors. But for everything to be considered, I believe we are completed.
So there's big news coming up next Saturday. You guys have an event.
That's
gonna you guys are gonna offer up some tours of this new facility.
So like you mentioned, 3 years have accumulated to where we're at now. It's time to celebrate this new building that we're opening up. So next Saturday, we want to invite the community to come out to Henry Mayo and tour the facility, tour the new center that we have, to tour what it is that we have to offer there. So we're asking that everyone, if they have the day free, to stop by. Please, before doing so, RSVP at henrymayo.com /open house, so /open house, or by calling 661-200-1310, 1310, and just be able to check out the different floors that we're going to be offering, be able to enter into a raffle, to a drawing, to be able to interact with staff and doctors that we'll be able to have on hand that day, just to be able to tour and interact and be able to answer any questions that they may have.
Will you guys be adding on staff now that you guys have the new space?
I believe that's in the works.
Cool.
I believe so. But we're really excited. This new tower is going to have 90 new patient rooms, 2 new operating rooms, obviously the new Center for Women and Newborns, a rooftop helipad, as we discussed.
Yeah.
and a new cafe at the basement.
That's got to be the most exciting day-to-day for you, right?
It's really exciting. I know I'm fairly new, but I know that a lot of people that have been there for a lot longer than I have are really excited to see
How is the food right now at
good.
the hospital? It's good? It's good? Have you taste tested the new menu? Any of the new items?
I have not.
Will that be a part of the tour next Saturday?
I think so.
Ooh, awesome. So you might have to go check that out just for that. Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital is inviting the entire community to tour its new patient tower. This thing is no joke. Cost $151 million at an open house. It's coming up next Saturday, October 12th from 10 a.m. till noon. Henry Mayo staff members will be on hand. Will you be there as well, Mike?
We'll be there.
Awesome.
Yep.
Henry Mayo staff members, including Mike Crawford, PR guru for Henry Mayo Newhall, will be on hand to answer questions about the tower, its state-of-the-art features and amenities, including the helipad that they added onto the top of the tower. Light refreshments will be served. Non-alcoholic, I'm sure?
Non-alcoholic.
Okay. All right. Please RSVP, henrymayo.com/open house. Will you be able to tour the facility if you don't RSVP?
We will take walk-ups.
Okay. Walk-ins welcome, but of course,
would like to
RSVP
know.
are recommended.
That's exactly right.
Please RSVP, henrymayo.com/open house, or you can give them a call, 661-200-1310. That is 661-200-1310. Again, tour coming up next Saturday. Go tour the new facility. I mean, look, Henry Mayo Newhall, it's expanded enormously. Even in the past 5-10 years, they've added on that new parking structure. Of course, this new tower. How many square feet is this new tower? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't off the top of my head.
But look, this thing's going to be the tallest building in Santa Clarita, 6 stories high.
It's about 6 stories.
Including a helipad.
Yes, sir.
Go check it all out at the free tour coming up next Saturday. Sign up, henrymayo.com/open house, or give them a call, 661-200-1310, 661-200-1310. Mike, thanks so much for coming in, man.
Thank
Best
you,
of luck
and we
next
hope
weekend.
to see everyone out there.
Of course.